Hello, welcome to lesson 1.29. What are you laughing about? Look, this is a very important lesson, so please sober up a little bit and try and get serious. Now, we're going to be here. Let's just practice our basic conversation. Maybe that'll help you to get a little more focused in your approach to what we're doing today. Hello, what's your name? All right, ask me. What's your name? My name is Steve Nesbitt. Nice to meet you. And how old are you? That's a good question. How old are you? Grow up. Let's get serious here. All right. Ask me, how old are you? Well, I'm 64. I'm 64 years old, and I know better than to goof around when it's time to study English. How are you? Fine? Not bad? Bad? Ask me how I am. Well, not bad, but I'm not pleased with how you're taking... Oh, it's these glasses. You don't understand. Why am I wearing my glasses this way? Well, for a very good reason. It's because in this lesson, a very important lesson, we're going to be learning about a very strange, bizarre verb, the verb to be. What do I mean by strange, bizarre? Okay, the verb is called be, and this is the gesture, be. But listen, it's not I be, you be, he bees, she bees. No. Nothing like that. It's I am. Whoa, where'd that come from? I am. You are. He is. She is. Am, are, is. They don't seem to have a lot in common. Well, you've got to learn them because this is a verb you're going to use constantly in English. Now, what does be mean? In essence, it's when you're describing the identity, the nature of something, maybe giving a definition. But talking about myself, it's more or less my identity, the roles that I play. For example, I am, yes, it's I am a man. I am a man. I am not a woman. I'm not a boy. I'm not a girl. I am a man. I am American. I am married. I am a husband. I am a teacher. I explain things to you more or less. I am a man. You are probably a boy or a girl, unless there are other adults studying this. I am American, and you are, I don't know, Chinese, Japanese, Russian, Kenyan, French, I have no idea, but you are probably of some other nationality. I am a teacher, and you are a student. You're learning to speak English, okay? Use your hands. Use your hands with me, and let's do the gestures. Be. Again. Be. I am. You are. He is. She is. Okay? Let's see if you can get a little better idea of both the meaning of be and also the forms am, are, is, and when you use them by watching the following short video. Hello. How are you? Ask me. Well, I'm fine. Thank you. I am fine. What's this am business? Today I want to teach you one new verb. Just one. And then some family relationships as well. This one verb is the verb be. Be. Now, what does it mean? Be deals more or less with the identity of things. the identity of things. For example, what am I? I am a man. I am an American. I am a teacher. I am also, because I am married, and I am a husband to my wife. I am a father. I am a father. Kind of cute, isn't he? This is my son here. And I am a father to my child. And of course, I am also a son. I have a mother and a father. And I have a brother and a sister. So I am a son to my mother and father. And I am a brother to my brother and my sister. So this is the verb to be. Now, the verb be is very irregular. Do you understand irregular? Strange, weird, kind of like me a little bit? It's irregular. It's irregular. That means that it doesn't, you don't say I be, you be, he bees. No, not at all. It's very irregular. I am. Okay, the verb is called be. This is be, but we say I am. You are. He is. She is. And then, of course, you, which in English doesn't really exist, a formal you, but you are. So we have I am, you are, he is. Am, are, is. And the verb's called be. So be comes in the forms of am, are, and is. Okay? Why don't you repeat those forms after me? Repeat, okay? Be. Use your hands and say the word. Be. I am. Right? You are. He is. She is. Okay, good. And of course, you are also. Now, you should know that I am, you are, he is form contractions. That means two words, I am, when spoken rapidly, you could say, are run together to form a contraction. In essence, a single word. I am, I'm. Repeat. I am, repeat. I am, I'm. Right. So I am American or I'm American. I am I am a father. I am a father to this handsome young man. Or so I am or I'm a father. Okay. Now you are. I am or I'm a teacher. Excuse me. I'm a teacher. You are a student because you're learning English. You are your. You can say you are or your. You are a student or you're a student. Repeat. You are. You're. Right. Maybe you're French, maybe you're Mexican, you're Spanish, you're Chinese, but you're a student. You are a student or you're a student. You are a boy or you are a girl. Or you're a boy, you're a girl. I am a man or I'm a man. Okay? How about the next one? He is. He is. For example, he is a boy. Okay? He is a boy. I can say he is or he's. He's a boy. He is a boy. he's a boy. And she is a girl. She is a girl, or she's a girl. Okay? So I am is also formed, or is also said I'm. You are, you're. He is, he's. She is, she's. Okay? So let's look at some family relationships. For example, here we have the Wilson family. Now, Jim is Mary's husband. Turn it around. Mary is Jim's wife. Repeat. Husband, wife. Okay, good. So Jim is Mary's husband, and Mary is Jim's wife. Now, Jim and Mary have 2 children, Eddie and Susan. Eddie and Susan. So, Jim is Eddie's father. Jim is Susan's father. Okay. We could also say he's Eddie's father. And he's Susan's father also. All right. Now, Mary. Mary is Eddie's mother. And she is, or she's Susan's mother also. Okay? Repeat. Father. Mother. Good. Now let's talk about Eddie and Susan, what their relationship is to each other. Eddie is Susan's excuse me. Think about it, Steve. Eddie is Susan's brother. There we go. Right. You can say he is, or he is Susan's brother, or he's Susan's brother. Okay? Now, Susan is Eddie's sister, or she is Eddie's sister, or she's Eddie's sister. Okay? Repeat. Brother. Sister. Okay, good. Now, what is their relationship to their parents? Eddie is Jim's son. Okay? And he is Mary's son. Also, he's Mary's son. Susan is Mary's daughter. Okay? Or she is Jim's daughter. She's Jim's daughter. Repeat. Son. Daughter. Very good. Now, what are you? What are you? You are, first of all, you're a particular nationality. Let me ask you this question. And you'll notice I don't use do or does. This is different. You are. This is my question. Are you? Are you American? Probably not. Okay. You're not. You would say, I am. I'm, or I am not American. I'm French, or I'm Japanese, or I'm Korean, or I'm Russian, whatever. Are you? You are. Are you, let's see, are you a student or a teacher? Yeah, you would say, I am, or I'm a student. Okay, so you, I'm speaking individually now, I could say you plural too. You are a student, or you are, or you're a student. So you are a student, or you're a student. Are you a father or a mother? Maybe you're not a young student. Maybe you're not a child. Maybe you're an adult. You are. My question. Are you a father? Are you a father or a mother? Okay, probably most of you said, no, I am, or I'm not a father. I'm not a mother. Probably most of you are younger. Okay, so you are not a father or a mother. You aren't, oh, excuse me, we don't want to get into that. You're not a father or a mother. Well, there's an introduction to the verb be. I am, you are, he is, she is, or I'm, you're, he's, she's. And in the rest of this lesson, you'll be learning how to use it in complete sentences. So the verb be presents some problems. First of all, it's very irregular. I am, you are, he is. We have be, am, are, is. And then we have a lot of this and a lot of this. And instead of this, we've got this. So let's try and work our way through this lesson a little bit at a time. You're going to need to repeat it and repeat it more than once in order to start to master these structures. So here we have the verb be. There's the image for be, I am, etc. Here you have the different forms. I am, or, what can you say? Say it. I am, or I'm. You, that's the next one here. You are, or, right, you're. He, where is he? He is, or he's, and she is, or she's. Okay, you can say I am, I'm, no difference. You are, you're, no difference. He is, he's, no difference, and she is, she's, no difference between them. So let's take a look at the first one. Say number one. Right, I am a man. That's a very profound statement. I am. Right, you can also say I'm a man. Either one. I am a man or I'm a man. Number two. She is a woman. Or she is can be, right, she's a woman. She is a woman. She's a woman. No difference, no problem. Let's skip down here to one where we have you, okay? This is student. This picture represents student. Okay, say it. You are a student. You are a student, okay? Or you're a student. Either one, that's fine. Let's go down here to, actually let's go to the next section where it starts to get a little bit tougher. Right here. Now we're going to mix in negative sentences, except we won't use don't or doesn't. We'll say not. And we will also add some questions of two types here. Instead of saying do or does, however, we will reverse the subject and the verb, as you will see. And then we'll have to deal also with end questions. With end questions, we have to remember positive first, negative second. Negative first, positive second. Inversion, a lot of contractions. Here we go. We'll start at the beginning. We'll build slowly. All right? Say this. Right. I am, or I'm. Very good. All right, number two. I am not. That's not a complete sentence. Of course, it's just because I am. I think, and therefore I am. So I am not, or I'm not. Good. Number three. Say it. I am a teacher. Good. Or I'm a teacher. I am a teacher. I'm a teacher. Although I'm going to start to doubt it as we get into the next few sections here, because this will stretch my limits too. Here we go. this normally would be I am a teacher, but we want a negative sentence. But we don't use don't, and we don't use doesn't. We use this. Okay, say the sentence. Let's see if you remember. This is the order. Watch the cursor. Da, 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 da. Okay, I am not a teacher. I am not a teacher. You can't prove it. I am. Right, we can say I am not a teacher or I'm not a teacher. Okay, going to the next one here. Now a question. With questions, with the verb be, you don't use do, does, no. You have to reverse the subject and verb. I am I, okay? Am I, okay, say it, you say it. Say this number 5. Say it. Right. Am I a teacher? Am I a teacher? All right, I'm starting to doubt here. Number 6. Same thing, we're going to reverse the subject and the verb, but we're going to throw in a negative statement. All right. Am I not a teacher? Am I not a teacher? Now, that's not how we usually say it. That's a more sophisticated, that's a more literary way of speaking. We typically say, aren't I a teacher? Aren't I a teacher? Number 7. All right. Now remember, with this kind of question, we start affirmatively, positively, we end negatively. If we start negatively, we end affirmatively. Here we go. Okay, I am a teacher. That's easy enough. I am a teacher. Now we take I and am at the end of the statement. We reverse them to form the question, am I? I am a teacher. What? I mean, excuse me, that was wrong. That was just dead wrong. If the first part is affirmative, Mr. Nesbitt, the second part is negative. Aren't I? Okay, are I not? Aren't I? I am a teacher. Aren't I? All right, let's move on to the next one, since I botched that one. Here we go. Okay, the first part is negative, so the second part is going to be affirmative or positive. So, I am not a teacher, and now we're going to take I am, reverse them, and say, am I? There, that's correct. I am not a teacher. Am I? All right. I am can become I'm. I'm not a teacher. Am I? All right, let's do the next series, and I'll try and not lead you astray. All right, say this. Right, you are, or you're. Good, so far so good. Number 10, make it negative. You are not. You are not. Now, you are can form, right, you're not, but, now this is new, are not also forms a contraction. Aren't. So you can choose to contract you and are, you're, or are and not, aren't. So you can say, you are not, whatever it happens to be. In this case, you are not, or you're not, or you aren't. You are not, you're not, you aren't. They're all the same. 3 solutions, 3 options to say the same thing, as you'll see as we go on here, I hope. Number 11. This is student. Student. You are a student. You are? Right. You're a student. So you are a student or you're a student. All right, now we're going to start to cause you to doubt. Make this negative. You are not a student, okay? That's it's not true, but it's also not too difficult. However, there are 3 options that are equally valid. You are not a student, or you are, right? You're not a student, or are not. Aren't. So you aren't a student. 3 options, all the same as far as their accuracy. So you are not a student, or you're not a student, or you aren't a student. I hate to repeat 3 times something which makes you feel, causes you to call yourself into question. But this is just practice. This is not reality. Here we go. All right. Number 13. Say it. Yeah, that's right. Verb first, then subject. Okay. This is you are, but it's a question. So, are you a student? All right. Are you a student? You feeling more insecure? All right. Try this one here. How we take you and are, we reverse them to form the question, are you, then we make it negative, not. Are you not a student? However, remember, are and not can form a contraction. Aren't, that's right. So instead of saying, are you not a student, I can say, aren't you a student? And that has the same value. Aren't you a student? Number 15. Now, just to make things more complex, we're going to start with an affirmative statement, you are a student, and we'll end with a negative question. All right, so you are a student, and we'll take you are, we'll invert them to form the question, are you, and make it a negative, aren't you? You are a student, aren't you? You are can be your, so you are a student, aren't you? Or you're a student, aren't you? All right, try the last one here. You enjoying it? No, I didn't think so. All right, you are not a student. If we start negative, we end affirmative. So you are not a student, and this would be you are. To form the question, are you? Make it affirmative, are you? So you are not a student, are you? Or are not? Aren't. You aren't a student, are you? Or you are. You're not a student. You're not a student, are you? So let me repeat again. 3 different ways to say this. You are not a student, are you? Or you are not a student, are you? Or you aren't a student, are you? And they're all equally valid. Let's do one more series because this is so much fun, and then we'll move on. All right? Say it. Say it. There, this is easy. He is, but we can also say he's. Good. Number 18. Say it. Right. He is not, or he's not, but is and not form a contraction also, isn't. So you can say he is not, he's not, or he isn't. All 3 ways in which you can say it, and they're all correct. Try the next one. This is more straightforward. Right. He is American. This is the American. So he is American, or he's American. Okay. Here's Mexican. Say this sentence. Right. He is not Mexican. He is not Mexican. But there are 3 ways to say it. So what are the other 2? He is not Mexican, or say it. He's not Mexican, or, do you remember this? He isn't Mexican. He is not Mexican. He's not Mexican. He isn't Mexican. They're all possibilities. Move on. Number 21. All right, this is American again. We're talking about the girl, and we're going to form a question. So with be, we use inversion. Say it. Right. Is she American? Okay. Make it negative. Is she not American? But remember, is and not can form a contraction. Do you remember what it was? Isn't she American? All right. Number 23. Now we're going to start with an affirmative statement. We'll end with a negative. So this is Mexican. She is Mexican. Now we take she and is, We form the question at the end of the statement. Is she? But it's negative because the first part was affirmative, so the last is negative. So not is she, but isn't she? She is Mexican, isn't she? And of course, she is can form a contraction. She's Mexican, isn't she? All right, one more example here. We have, say it. Right. She is not Mexican. And we started negative, we'll end affirmative. Is she? She is not Mexican, is she? Or she's not Mexican, is she? Or she isn't Mexican, is she? All right, that was fun, wasn't it? Let's go on down now, and we'll go to, I think we're almost finished. We have some discussion in the video that you saw earlier about family members, relationships that exist within a family. Here you have, if you can see them, this represents husband, wife, father, mother, son, daughter, brother, and sister. Okay, we'll use this bigger picture here, make it a little easier to see. So this man is Jim, this is Mary, this is Eddie, and this is Susan. Now, there's one aspect which you may find difficult, and that is the whole issue of how you express possession. Possession. His name is Jim, but Mary is Jim's wife. Her name is Mary, but Mary is... did I say that right? Mary is Jim's wife. His name is Jim, but Jim is Mary's husband. So why Jim or Jim's, Mary or Mary's? Well, my name is Steve, his name is Jim. Her name is Mary. That's easy enough. But why Jim's, Mary's? Why the Z? Okay, let me show you. My name is Steve, right? This is Steve's cell phone. These are Steve's glasses. That means I have these glasses. They're mine. Don't try and take them from me. These are Steve's glasses. This is Steve's pen. It's my pen. Okay? I have it. I have this pen. This is Steve's pen. Okay? That's when you show possession. To whom something or someone belongs, you say z at the end of the one who owns it. So let me give me some examples from, again, this picture up here. Jim is Mary's husband. Mary is Jim's wife. Jim is Eddie's father. Eddie is Jim's son. Mary is Susan's mother. And Susan is Mary's daughter. Okay, that's what the Z is about. It shows to whom something belongs or someone belongs. Okay, so in any case, that's what you'd be studying in this section here is names of family members, but also possession, and of course using the verb to be. So Mary is Jim's wife, and Jim is Mary's husband. All right, so that's what you're doing in that section. And last of all, you come to the old standby, this activity that prepares you for a simulated conversation. First, you'll form the question, are you a student? And then you'll hear my response, no, I'm not a student. Are you a student? And then you'll answer the question, yes, Mr. Nesbitt, I am a student, regardless of what your exercises said. All right, and finally, you'll do the the simulated conversation. Enough inversion. And enough of my involvement too. It's your job now to go back to the very beginning of this painful lesson, but important, very important lesson. Where is it? Here it is. Okay? And from this exercise all the way down to the simulated conversation, you need to do all of these different steps without me, independent of me. And repeat them and repeat until you can master them. And I'll see you in lesson 130. Goodbye.